So the audio quality is going to be bad, but that's because both of my mics stopped working for zero reason. Well, probably because they were like $3 each. This is my prediction for the next Super Smash Bros. Game. First of all, there will be about 45 characters. The game will also just have a lot of like small changes in it, or maybe big changes or something, just to make it better, because they want it to be better than Smash Ultimate, because then people will buy it, even with less characters. Hopefully they just make Ridley good, because that'd be really cool. I also know that I said I would stop making videos on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but that was a long time ago. So Smash 6 won't be on the Switch 2, it will be on whatever after is that, or something, whatever it is. Because I think it's just, first of all, too early, even though it's been like 10 years. And 2, we have never gotten 2 Smash games on the same console before, except Smash and Brawl both being on the Wii U. But Smash 4 was also made because it's on the 3DS, and the 3DS didn't have a up-to-date game. A while ago, I was going to make a video where I predicted, like, every single character in the next game, but that was just too boring to do, and, like, to record and edit. And, well, when I did record it, these same mics that are broken now, they just weren't recording at the time for some reason, and they wouldn't work. So I just had no audio on the footage at all. So then I just gave up, because, like, that was really boring to record. But I will say some characters, but I'm just not going to go into as much detail that I was planning to. If you guys comment, I will, like, explain my predictions and stuff. So here's a picture of the returning characters. Most of it you can just think and it'll make sense. I don't know a lot about Fire Emblem or Castlevania. And then Pichu and Lucas. And then I kept Pichu and Lucas instead of Pikachu and Ness because, well, for Pichu, I think more people like Pichu anyways, and he's like better for the game balance and design. It's just cooler, more unique. And then I just don't know a lot about Earthbound, but I'm pretty sure Lucas is the main character of Mother 3. So for new characters, my first prediction, and I'm like 99% sure on this, there will be a Undertale or a Deltarune character. This is because the Sans costume in Smash Ultimate for the Mii Gunner was just really well received and stuff, so a lot of people bought it. And my second reason is that Toby Fox was working on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet in the soundtrack, which means that he's probably working with Nintendo, like, in general, even though Pokemon is made by the Pokemon Company. But you could, like, listen to these, and you can tell he probably ripped that part. It's written out. The character added would probably be Sans, Papyrus, or Decidueye, because those are the most popular characters, I'm pretty sure. And then the next added character would be Hornet from Silksong, because that would be, like, really cool. So then the next character added will be a joke character, who will probably be a Nintendo character because, first of all, less copyright stuff, and second, people just aren't disappointed, like, oh, this is the character we get for that series? This sucks. So I'm guessing either Beedrill or Mini Kraid. But I actually do think Mini Kraid would be a really good idea, because he could be small and heavy, which would be the opposite of Sephiroth, who's like medium and light, or maybe the opposite of Ridley, who's like big but not heavyweight, just kind of heavy. So after that is Galarian Incineroar. And you guys might think that this prediction is stupid, because that's not a real Pokemon. But that, if you think that's wrong, this prediction is just too high level for you. So my reason behind this prediction is, my reason behind this is that Pokemon makes Pokemon Legends games, which is like Pokemon games, but they change things, so then the games are different, right? Instead of following the exact same formula every time. So what I'm predicting, the next one will be Legends, like Sword and Shield, or Legends Gun or something. Because it'll be Galar. So every single Legends game, too, instead of making their own starters, will just reuse older ones. So if Litten was a starter in one of these Legends games, there would be a Galarian Incineroar. Legends Arceus, here are the starters. Here are the other starters from the same regions as the starters in Legends Arceus. Now I'll highlight the ones in Legends Arceus. Then out of all the, 81 starter choices... No, there's 24. Out of the 24 starters in any Pokemon game, the ones that they chose for Legends ZA were these ones, which overlapped. The regions overlap. So if they overlap the regions again for Legends Galar, it will get Incineroar and 2 others. So that is how Galarian Incineroar is going to exist, and then be put into Super Smash Bros. As a really bad Echo. So finally, my last prediction is the Piglin from Minecraft. Because people like Minecraft, right? So they want to add more Minecraft characters, and the Piglin is the only one that would work, even partially. So, that's the end.